Chelsea 0, the champions of Europe, and 1 Manchester City will be the champions of England. Tough game, but Manchester City, they proved today, say they're sitting for inside this title race, and they carry all 3 points come up for Stamford Bridge. And we get Oga Kesta will be like, they be very evangelistic Chelsea fan and a big football fan. Oga Kesta, tell us how you see the game. Now, what do you think say go wrong for Chelsea today?
First of all, the better side win the game, no doubt. Better side from 2 halves, not only 1 half side. Win the game. Like what I talk, when City lose to Chelsea, people say they too think calm. The coach too think calm.
Yes.
You know, even the final people say they too think calm. And I still of my opinion. Say the coach not too think calm. Then, if people get that the same energy, but they keep the same energy. Say Chelsea tweak the way they play today. Play 3 midfielders inside the game, starts the game. You know understand? Which they hardly see kind of things for Chelsea game. Then that again, that injury when
Rich James
get I think spoil the coach plan because so kind submission when they go force you do they always the spoil coach plan. I think I see it like that. But all the same, City are the best team win. But I get case. If I carry the case, go court. Many coaches go understand where they come from. If I try push, if possible, make you play 5 midfielders now play. If possible, play 3 defensive midfielders. Because City, if they play City, you got serious. Play 3 defensive midfielders with proper instruction. Maybe Golo Kante behind the 2 strikers. Or Kovacic behind the 2 strikers. Because if you watch that game where the 2 strikers which Chelsea not get supply at all. Then at the end of the day, when Lukaku still hold the ball, Chelsea attackers, they're too far from the midfielders. Meaning that the instruction what the coach give them, make them not come outside. The attackers too far. For me, Chelsea for lose this game or for not lose this game, I think that the midfield the problem come from. The space between the midfield and the attack, the 2 strikers. Now the problem with that. Because according to the coach, if you watch the game, the instruction when they give Lukaku and Werner are to occupy Man City defense. But another thing again for me, that process of occupying Manchester City defense, then what did the midfielders they do for Chelsea? Therefore push small. Tuchel, a professional, he no pass me, whether we like it or not. He no pass many of us. Don't they pay those big money for free?
Yes.
They make it deliver. So that make at the end of the day, if they watch the game, sometimes they get better judgment. They pass the professional. Make I digress more. They get one game Porto, get one season like that. Porto they play. Porto lose like 6 matches. Now one small boy, now right formation with instruction, slide them under the coach office door, the space between the door and the ground. The slides and enter. When the coach can't walk the next day, he see the paper. I can't ask who put this paper for here. Nobody agree. So the coach can't read the paper. He can't see the instruction. He can't follow him for training. He can't win straight 2 games. And then he can't ask. Say me they put it for paper. Say who slide paper enter under the office. A lot of people come outside, they claim so that they do it. But you know when you see who write something, when the person come outside and defend the thing the way he write time.
Yes.
And then the coach could say, no, so this boy get talent. I don't remember the coach for Porto. My person after Mourinho. He could say, no, say this boy get talent. Say maybe they put the boy for all this coaching stuff there. But the boy was too young. The boy was too young. So And the team be that, this boy just disturb me. The boy
So,
was
but
just,
yeah,
and that's all. Don't worry.
okay.
I hear you.
So, make we just go ahead to the. I know say you go still come back about some of the things we go wrong for Chelsea for the match, but make we go ahead to the player rating. But before we go ahead to the player rating, I want to talk about one thing when be like say even as Chelsea lose this match, we see how the Chelsea defense work. Thiago Silva get one goal line clearance. We see how Rudiger dey for people face for inside the match with that ginger and everything. And me and you go agree say if not be Chelsea defense and Chelsea goalkeeper, the goals where Man City for score today for plenty. Now how you
But we
still
go
see this
Castle.
Chelsea defense? Eh?
If we
So how
go
you see
Castle, they go
this
teach us.
Chelsea defense? Because that one thing when me I dey see the Chelsea, I dey see for this Chelsea team, I dey admire every time. How you see the Chelsea defense?
In as much as Chelsea lose to the game, more than they carry the way, they go still be there. It's not easy to bridge that defense. So you know understand?
Very hard,
Because
very hard.
because if you really look at today, if you look at how many shots on target City gets,
They get.
you know understand? How many shots on target City get if you watch the game, say how many times City bridge Chelsea defense?
Defense.
You know understand? How many they bridge Chelsea defense? So more not they carry the way say in as well that Chelsea lose to the game. First of all, now 1-0. Now 1-0 be the scoreline. Man City was
Yes.
plenty goals. Of course, it was Chelsea many goals. But a part of the game. A part of the game. You understand? Yeah.
Okay, now make we enter inside the player rating for inside the Chelsea players we play the game today, Oga Kesta. And then we will start with the attackers. And we will start with German international Timo Werner. Now wait till you go rate Timo Werner on a scale of 1 to 10.
Timo Werner, Lukaku 3.
Timo Werner, Lukaku 3. Abeg, tell us more why you go give them that low. Make other people for still understand more.
They're not the game, man.
They're not in the game. Yeah. Okay. All right, now make we go Marcos Alonso. Now what you go rate Alonso?
Worst player for the field, both sides. 1.
Okay.
1.
Why you talking saying him be the worst player? Yeah.
If you watch the game very well, Alonso knows how they play from back. You know understand? Yes, so you get one of the highest ball control for the league. And also you get very good first touch control. I think for the league, I'm not sure if anybody get Alonso. But he knows how he play from back. Alonso not be left back. And now left wing back he they play for Chelsea. But because of what Man City play today, Man City forced Chelsea system. Left wing back and right wing back talk of they turn automatically left. Yes, and right back. So now they put Marcos Alonso for where go they uncomfortable, which is the left back. You know understand? So he has open way. I think if now Jorginho you put for that left back today, player pass Alonso. So player pass Alonso. Take this one.
Okay. So what about Kovacic? Now what do you go rate Kovacic?
Chelsea best player today. To an extent. Sorry. No, apart from the defenders. Now Chelsea best player today. I'll give Kovacic 4.5.
4.5. Okay. What about Jorginho?
I'll give Jorginho 4.
Jorginho 4. N'Golo Kante
3.5.
Reece James
4.5 before come out.
4.5. Okay. Antonio Rudiger
6.
Christensen
6.
Aspilicueta
6.
Eduardo Mendy
5.
Okay. Then make we go to substitute. Thiago Silva and what you go rate him? Go match clearance today.
7.5.
Okay. Kai Havertz
Can I play ball? 6,
Ruben left the streak.
5.
Okay. So, but Oga can start this game. We know say Chelsea, Chelsea don't get fantastic run from last season. They carry that form enter this season. They play very good football. They win some games. So many people don't even expect they go win. But now we all know say once team lose like this, when they never lose for some time, people would expect how they go react afterwards, whether they go win the next one or they go lose the next one. So, but wait till you they expect from Chelsea for Chelsea next game.
Who Chelsea they play, sir? Juventus.
Yes, Juventus Champions League.
The thing I be saying, I never care who they play next because I know say it go tough. That is we could still win. Maybe people not get that twisted. We lost to City. Not be reasonable for people to put guards down. We go still embarrass people.
True.
City not be small team. As much as they draw to Southampton, they do this and do that. Not be reason for people to write off Chelsea. In fact, I even see something for Chelsea today one I never see before.
Yes.
You know understand? What if the two I say I see for Chelsea I never see before? I want to see how if Chelsea they want go down.
How they go react.
How they go do pass. Yes. Your side, the team freeze for your side.
Okay.
How Chelsea go react. And Chelsea surprised me today. I think we go just break down. And our second half, the way we play our second half, if we play against any team for the league, I think we will likely score. They will play our second half.
Okay. All right, now, Kesta, like you talk, we know say City now one of the best team, if not the best team for the league. Me, I'll agree with you saying and them be the best team for the league. Other people feel no, I agree. But for Chelsea to lose against them, we still see the football with Chelsea play. And going into that match against Juventus, we still know say it could be tough one. We know say it could be tough one. Okay, now, Kesta, thank you as you give us your time for this interview. Like this, can talk about the game. And we hope say Chelsea go secure 3 points against Juventus for midweek for Champions League and make you enjoy the rest of your weekend, Oga Kesta.
Now must. Operation 3 points.
All right, don't be loud, Oga Kesta. Okay, now because now you're back to back. Chelsea need work on now because many people will want laugh you plenty. All right, now Oga Kesta, you too much. Thank you for your time.
There plenty. Okay.
All right, pick up, Baba. Yeah.